5 days.
Maybe the next week. Here we go. Play something beautiful tonight.
Countdown, 40 seconds. The countdown video is on now. 30 seconds. Oh, yes. Good morning, everybody. If you could all stand to your feet and join us in this congregation song, we would greatly appreciate it.
Every praise is to our God. Every gift of love is in one accord. Every praise that we raise is to our God. Sing hallelujah to our God. Glory hallelujah unto our God. Every praise that we raise is to our God. We are one in unity. It's in our minds that we are free. Stand up and say, show love today in unity. Let's be the change we pray to see. Open up our hearts, we let love be. The simple way to live each day in unity. God, my spirit. God, my healer. God, my consciousness. Yes, He is. Yes, He is. God, my spirit. God, my healer. God, my consciousness. Yes, He is. Yes, He is. Yes, God is. Yes, He is. We are one in unity. It's in our minds that we are free. Stand up and say, show love today. Stand up and say, show love today. Stand up and say, show love today. In unity, in unity.
You were missed
And we were blessed with some amazing musicians and talent as well. So, band, so good to see you all as well. I'm telling you, this community is fabulous. I actually went out on a Friday night. What? I know. I went out on a Friday night and I saw Tom and his band performing. They were having a good time. It sounded so good. So good. And our own Carissa, she also had a concert that same night. So I did 2 concerts in one night. And I left at 9:30 because I just couldn't take anymore. But okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Reverend Cherie. It's so good to see your faces here. If you're joining us online, we really appreciate you being part of this community. Did you know you're like 50% of our membership, of our attendees, are online? That's kind of mind-blowing, isn't it? So it's an and. We need each other. Whether you're online or whether you're here, you're part of the community. So really happy that you are part of us. So you notice I've got a new ring. These are going to be at the gala, and you can purchase them for a game that we're going to play during the live auction for a fabulous prize that I'm not going to talk about right now because it's just too fabulous, and I want you to come so you can figure out what is fabulous. But you can purchase these rings as a donation to the community, and it's $10 for one of these blinkies, or 3 for 3 chances to play the game for $20. And forgive me if I get the numbers wrong, but I think that's correct. Does that sound right, April? Okay, good. Hey, I'm doing all right then. So I'm just letting you know that we have $5,000 in sponsorship already. Oh my gosh, 5,000. So Ashtara White, we thank you for that $1,000. James Lamposona, we thank you for that 1,000. Karen Memrick, we thank you for that 1,000. And Miss Anonymous, we thank you for that 1,000. Booyah. We're off to a fabulous start, my friends. Okay, so let's talk about the UN Day of Nonviolence. That's today. It's on Gandhi's birthday, and basically it's just honoring, all the ways that we can be nonviolent with each other, whether it's classes or simply awareness, but it's just putting that into the consciousness of our planet and our community. So I just wanted to mention that. Membership renewal. We are on fire with our membership renewal. That went out, I don't know, maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't think it was 2 weeks yet. But we've got over 100 people who have responded as members. So that's really exciting, and we're just continuing to take that in. Remember, you have all the way until October 30th. So what's membership? Membership simply means that you've been here since God was born practically, or you've taken the PATH class and you are participating with us. So you're attending services, you're attending classes, you're contributing to us financially. So that's what membership means. And what do you get for that whole thing? You get to vote at our annual meeting, which is November 13th. You also get to be on a leadership team like the board of directors if that's what's calling you. So that's what membership means. Does that mean that if you're not a member, you're not welcome? Nope, doesn't mean that. It's simply something that we have to do as per our bylaws. It's written in our bylaws that the board has to know what its membership consists of. And so that's why we're doing the work that we're doing. Okay. Once again, the code is at the bottom. That is the correct code. You can fill that out online if you choose to, so you can complete the form, bring it in. You can mail the form. You can go online and with the URL and complete it that way, or you could use your phone and the QR code and fill it out that way. We tried to make it as easy as possible for you, so there you have it. Okay, board nominations. Now, to be a member of the board, you have to be a member, which I just explained what a member was, right? And for at least a year at Unity Church of the Hills to be able to say, yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'd like to be in leadership. I'd like to see what Rev Cherie's got going on behind the curtain. Where are we going? And I want to help create that. I want to collaborate with her. So if that's something that you feel called to do, the ballot box is out there. fill it out, or if you know somebody that you just want to voluntold, you can also fill it out for them, put it in the box there, and we look at each one of those and have conversations with you. And then on the 13th, you'll see all the candidates up here, and you'll get to vote for who is going to be your representative on the board. Good? We got all that sorted out? Okay, so now for some fun. I want to invite Mary and Anita, Sandra Vella, come on up. Reggie, would you help me? Thank you. This is the education team that have done a stellar job at nonviolent communication, at creating the workshop, at putting it on. Sandra Vella led the team. Sandra Vella is an LUT candidate. Anita and Mary are LUTs already. Sandra's going up for her last part of it at the end of this month to complete her process for LUT. We're super excited about that. And I just want to acknowledge the amount of work and dedication, 6 weeks. They facilitated, they got it together, they did curriculum design and development, they made sure that the spirit circles that were going to do it had the materials that they needed. That's a work of love. So please join me in thanking them. All right, so that was a little fun, and now Julie McClendon is a prayer chaplain, and she's going to do the opening prayer for us while Reggie does the beautiful crystal sound bowl, so just allow yourself to be present for this moment. Thank you.
And as we just let ourselves sit here and absorb the vibrations of that beautiful crystal bowl, we feel ourselves settling into the space of our hearts, grounding in the being of spirit that is within each of us, that is around each of us, through each of us, and everything and everywhere, because we remember at this moment and always, there's nowhere that God is not. We feel a great sense of gratitude for all of those who are here today, all of those who are with us physically or remotely or even in spirit, knowing that we are all, each and every one of us, as we open our hearts and breathe in light, divine light, that we are each and every one of us moving toward our highest and best selves. We also see ourselves as we move through the days with love and compassion, that sense of kindness, especially that we've been talking about over these past few weeks, holding all of those that we know and love, and even those that we don't know, in a place of love, a place of light. And we especially take this time now to hold those in Florida who have experienced the physical devastation of the hurricane. We hold them in our thoughts, in our hearts, in our prayers, knowing that they are truly divinely led and divinely held. So we see them experiencing whatever they may need as they move through this time that may feel so very difficult for them. We know that they are also being led to their highest good. We trust and we know this, and so we let it be. Amen.
So at this time, what I want to do is I want to honor parents that have fur babies. So if you have a pet in your home, I'm inviting you to please come down and let's have a prayer. Let's bless your fur babies. That's half the sanctuary. Oh my Lord, I love this. I just love this. Come on up, come on up. Don't stop. If you're joining us at home and you have your fur baby, grab them, put them in your lap as we have this moment that is just dedicated for them. You can sit on the front of the pew right there. That's good too. Why did I do an altar call? Why do we do an altar call? Right? We do it because it's an action. We do it because we're putting our bodies and our faith in motion. We are saying that this moment right here, right now, is sacred as we honor our fur babies. With me? Okay, so if you're willing, let's just hold that fur baby in your heart, bring their consciousness to mind. If you're at home, just allow your fur baby to resonate and breathe with you. It's amazing. Our animals know when we're meditating and communing with God, with nature, with the divine. Allow them to sync up with you right now consciously. And as we breathe into this moment, we say, beloved, sentient being of God, of the divine, filled with unconditional love, unconditional joy. Thank you for saying yes to this incarnation. Thank you for saying yes to be parented by your person. You chose them well. And so we continue to hold the knowing that you are in the perfect place, being loved and treated as the goddess that you are. And as you love your mom, your dad, your grandparents, with unconditional joy of the Spirit just flowing through and as you, without any censors, we receive it and we appreciate it. We hold you in the knowing of having a beautiful, long, and healthy life, and may there always be treats ready for you. And may you just know how loved you are. And so it is. Amen. Thank you, my loves. I appreciate you. There's a card if you'd like. Diane's holding them, and it's got a St. Anthony medallion on it as well. Feel free. I know. Oh, that's mine. Sorry. Yeah, David needs it, yes. So while everybody's getting back to their seats, David is going to come up and start the announcements for us. Thank you all for loving your fur babies the way that you do.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Just some quick opening announcements. Oh, no, I'm wired. Yes, absolutely. The UCOH website affiliate page is coming. We're in the process of creating an affiliate web page on our website. The page is designed to be a resource and a hub where congregants, members of our community, and others can find information about the various groups that meet here at Unity Church of the Hills. The affiliates page is a way for facilitators, if any of you are facilitators, to direct people to the Unity Church of the Hills website to a page where they can get information about groups, events, and activities. So we're going to announce an official launch date shortly. The Path to Discovery, our new membership class, is happening. So if you're thinking about being a member of the UCOH family, as Reverend Shree described, the Path to Discovery is your first step. This is our Path to Membership, is a 3-week class offered via Zoom or in person. designed to give you an understanding of our basic teachings and also an understanding of what we do here at Unity Church of the Hills. But most of all, it allows you to connect with meaningful conversations with others and hopefully make a few new friendships. We use the book titled The 5 Principles by Reverend Ellen Davenport as a guide. So please join us on October 10th, 17th, and 24th from 9 to 11 a.m. Hands-on housing, the event is happening October 15th and 16th. So all hands on deck, or should I say all hands on house? It's okay. I have good writers, I'm telling you. The IHAC hands-on housing is a fun event where many hands truly make light work. So we'll work with volunteers from other churches in our community to paint an Austin home for those in need. You can sign up for shifts 9 to 1, noon to 4, or if you're feeling super energetic, you can stay with us all day. So visit unityhills.org for more information. Something near and dear to my heart, World Teachers Day, October 5th. October 5th, World Teacher Day, also referred to as International Teacher Day, a day that celebrates the incredible role that our teachers all over the world play and their important contribution to our society. So we'd like to take a moment right now just to acknowledge the wonderful teachers that we have here at Unity Church of the Hills. Our preschool, Our preschool, We Wisdom, is an absolutely integral part of the UCOH family and community. And we want to make certain right now that our teachers get the recognition and appreciation they deserve. Thank you. And now for our mission statement. We put God first, celebrate life, serve truth, and empower people to transform their lives.
Just for you, there are champions right here in this room. Every time you hear this melody, be reminded of your authority. Champions, that's what we are. That's what we are. Champions, that's what we are. That's what we are. Champions, that's what we are. That's what we are. Champions, that's what we are. That's what we are. We have a message just for you. There are champions right here in this room. Every time you hear this melody, be reminded of your authority. Champions, what we are. That's what we are. Champions, that's what we are. That's what we are. Champions, what we are. That's what we are. Champions, what we are. That's what we are. Champion, that's what God made me, with authority over what appears to be. God promised me that I'd succeed with victory and authority. We're champion. You're victorious. You're a champion. That's what we are.
It's our last day with the giraffes. Shonda. Mwah, 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 mwah. And Matt, you don't get enough credit. You just keep us going, keep us on beat, rocking us. We appreciate you. Thank you. Whew. Feels good, doesn't it? All right. Let's bring it down. Well, maybe not. Okay, so here we are, right? This is the conclusion of our nonviolent communication program. And here's my hope for you, that in this 6 weeks, you have awakened in a different way, that you have seen through new eyes during this time. And what my dream is that you are ready to make a new covenant. Now, covenant, the word is an interesting word, right? When we talk about it in the vernacular, in society, we're talking about an agreement. But when we look at it from a spiritual lens, a covenant is going into a committed relationship with the divine. And how are you going to show up in that committed relationship with God? So I'm going to ask the question. Don't answer it yet. I'm going to do a little thing, and then I'll ask it again, and that's when I want to hear you. So the question is, are you ready to be the beacon of light in Austin, in this community? That's what I'm asking you today. If you're online, yeah, move over to your laptop, move to your iPhone, move over, because I'm asking you, you're 50% of this community. So I'm asking you to type in a yes or a thumbs up on this. Now, I use the word beacon specifically because I'm asking if you are ready to stand up in awakened consciousness, to stand out in your love, in your power, in your light. The word beacon is defined as this: a fire or light set up in a high and prominent position. Fire or light set up high in a prominent position as a warning, signal, or celebration. So my question to you, are you ready for a new covenant? Are you ready to be the beacon of light that you already are? You just haven't stepped into it yet. I'm asking you, are you ready? Yes. Thank you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Thank you. Online, question goes to you. I will be looking online to see what the responses were, because you matter. Whether you're here in the Austin or wherever you are, Hill Country, across the pond, wherever, the time is now for you to stand up and be that light. So it's really interesting when we think about a lighthouse, right? It's a tall building, it's by the ocean, and at night, what's its function? Beam out light, right? Beam out light. But the perception of the function changes based on one's experience of it. So if we're out at sea and it's in the night and we're navigating close to the shore, right, that lighthouse is going to be seen as a warning. Don't come too close. Here's the shoreline. Be aware, right? We don't want you to damage your vessel. That same time, if that lighthouse is in close proximity to others, it flashes different signals so that mariners can pinpoint their exact location. And then when we are lost and trying to find our way home, that beacon is a celebration of our homecoming, right? The lighthouse didn't change its function, did it? It's still just beaming out the light. And yet our interpretation of what it means to us differs depending on what our needs are. And how similar are we to a lighthouse, right? We are here to be that beacon of light, to shine brightly and strongly. Now, depending on someone else's need, determines how we can be perceived, right? But our ability to shine brightly does not depend on what others think of us. Did you hear me? Our shining our light, it doesn't matter what people think of us. It doesn't matter what they need from us. It doesn't matter what they feel about us. Now, the thought of being a beacon can really be daunting. But our giraffe friends, who have been with us throughout the 6 series, giving us words of wisdom, are saying it's a call. It's a call to step up into our divinity without fear and without any self-serving agendas. It's a call for integration of our humanity and our divinity. It's asking us to hold clarity that no one is against us. No one is against us, right? No one is against us. But sometimes people don't want us to shine as brightly for their own fears and their own inadequacies. But what's our function? What's our function? To be the light. To be the light. So you've said yes to being on the spiritual path, otherwise you wouldn't be here at this time in this community. You've said yes to coming and being in communion with each other and with Source. You've said yes to elevating our consciousness and transforming into our highest self. Why do we do this work? Not for our egos. It's not for our egos. It's not for us to feel important or right. That's not what it is. We said yes to all of this to be the loving expression of God, to be a beacon, to be a beacon. What does all this mean? It means that we are greater than our physical body. It means that our consciousness is higher than the accepted norms of our society as well. Do you remember last week's meditation? I don't know about you, but it was super powerful. And I heard from other people as well that it was really powerful. Because it was a blast of divine knowing, an energetic blast of divine knowing that you are simply an aspect of God. So during last Sunday's meditation, for me, what I received is just that kind of starburst of light was the representation of my soul. And it was really compelling and moved me. And in that moment, when I asked you to view your soul before you incarnated, and then have that energy enter you now, I have to tell you, in that moment, I was in coherence with the I am. I was moved to tears. And I realized I am beyond this realm. I'm here to be brave and courageous and to speak truth. I'm here to refute any fears and call you to your highest expression. I'm here to be the frequency of love, even when I feel uncertain or I'm being labeled by others. And in that moment, my soul was bigger than my body. It was beyond my body. I felt empowered, wise, and willing to really fully embrace what God is asking of me. And the most important thing, I felt equipped. Do you know what that's like? To know that what you're doing, you are already equipped to handle it, to excel in it, to be glorious in it. That is not a small thing, my friends, to be equipped. So that's what we are doing here, right? In this moment, I saw that I'm the beacon, just as you each are a beacon. Your light's going to look different than my light, but it's still going to be bright. It's still going to be strong, right? And no beacon is more vital than another. All of us are needed. All of us are necessary for the whole. So embracing our light embracing our giraffe, is the season of radical renewal, right? It means releasing our fears, releasing the fears of our past that told us this is who we are. That's not true. That's not true. Radical renewal is calling us to be the frequency of love and willing to see each other as the frequency of love and necessary for wholeness. So nonviolent communication is a tool that we can use to affirm our humanity, that we have feelings, that we have needs, that we have values, and then to integrate that into our wholeness. You know, often as spiritual practitioners, we feel a little shame about having human attributes and human needs, right? And we often perceive our feelings and needs as like these dirty secrets that, you know, real spiritual people don't have. Not true. Just saying. Because whatever we believe that is not of God separates us. It separates us. It separates us from an amazing connection to spirit and to each other, and from our own divinity. And it doesn't really take a huge amount of effort to follow these formulas for us to feel honored and valued. Now, I know I started off most of these sessions with when you, I feel, I need, those kind of things, right? But, you know, I had an experience recently with a stranger, and it was just loving. So my phone battery's dying, and my phone says, oh, your battery, you need to get a new battery. So I'm like, okay. It's only 2.5 years old. I'm thinking, really, already? So I do my due diligence. I call up the carrier. What do I have to do? Okay, here's the agents. You have to go to an authorized agent to get your phone fixed. I'm like, okay, got it all set up. What's the documentation? Okay, got it all set up. And I go in, and this lovely man helps me. And it's the weirdest thing having somebody touch your phone. You know, you're like, what are you doing over there? And he was so cool. He's like, okay, so here, is it okay if I touch this button here? And this is why I'm going to do it, and this is what's going to happen. I was just like, you're an angel. You know, it was just like all of that nervous energy just kind of dissipated. And he was just so kind. And then finally, we figure out that even though I've been paying $10 a month for coverage, the coverage that normally just you go in and get it fixed and replaced for free, that expired. But they didn't tell me when I was on the phone with the tech person. They didn't say, oh, so now you're in a claims situation. So I go in there and I'm thinking, this guy's gonna replace the phone for free or minimal cost, right? No. But he doesn't kick me to the curb. What he does is he's like, okay, so I'm going to research a little bit for you. He finds out where do I go to do the claims, right? Pulls up the URL. And then he just waits patiently as I go through the process. I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. You know, and I'm saying to him, I'm feeling embarrassed because I'm saying to him, but I did the due diligence. I took action. And he's like, that must feel really frustrating when you feel like you've done everything that you could to set yourself up and it still didn't work out. I was like, did you attend the class? And at the end, he patiently waits, and they are going to send me another phone to replace it, right? And in all of that, I'm like, okay, so can I pay you for your time? Because it's about 50 minutes that we were together. He's like, no, it's really okay. I'm like, well, can I at least give you a stellar review? And he's like, well, no, because you need a ticket number for fixing the phone, which I don't have because we didn't fix the phone. And it was just this sweet moment, you know, of human to human, of just being nice and respected and valued. And I left that store just feeling joy and filled with possibilities. And I have to tell you, it sustained my hope in humanity. Just that one little thing. Do you hear that? That's the ripple that we have, that we don't think that we have that kind of impact on others, but we do. And here's the other piece. I help too, right? I help too because I put myself in the mindset. I'm going to go to this place. They're going to help me. They're going to be lovely. It's going to be replaced with ease and grace, right? So I showed up there with that as well. And I decided to trust this man, knew what he was going to do, and would handle it. I didn't have to second guess him. I didn't have to talk to my geek husband and go, okay, so what's he supposed to do? I didn't have to do any of that, right? And in my vulnerability of saying, it's so nerve-wracking and to put in my code with you right there, it freed it up to just be one human to another human. I didn't have to be like prickly and defensive, right? And he was just like, I got you. I got you. And I have to say, for a city girl like me, who has learned some very expensive lessons in trusting the wrong people, I am amazed that I could stand before you and say that I still choose love. I still choose to trust. While knowing that if something happens, God's got this. I'm taken care of, right? Because what am I here to be? I'm here to be the beacon. I'm here to be the frequency of love. So, sometimes when I'm trying to be that frequency of love, it's magnificence, and other times not so much. But it's still my intention, and I still show up. I love myself for where I was at the time of it, and I'm like, well, maybe next time I can do better. So, my hope for you is that this season of radical renewal, that you don't just check the box, I took a class. Wasn't Sandra and Anita and Rick great? Wasn't my spirit circle leader fab? Read the book and put it back on the shelf. No, I'm hoping that you really embrace this tool as a way for us to engage in kindness with each other, as a way for you truly to become all you were meant to be, a beacon of hope in the world. There's a poem by Marianne Williamson that many of you know, Our Deepest Fear. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. You playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. Even the person that cut you off down the street as you were coming here. But I digress. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we're liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. That's what we're doing here, my loves. Namaste.
Lily of the valley, let your sweet aroma fill my life. Rose of Sharon, show me how to grow in beauty in God's sight. Fairest of 10,000, make me a reflection of your light. Day star, shine down on me. Let your love shine through me in the night. Well, lead me, Lord, I'll follow. Anywhere you open up the door. Let your word speak to me. Show me what I've never seen before. Lord, I wanna be your witness. You can take what's wrong and make it right. Day star, shine down on me. Let your love shine through me in the night. Lord, I've seen a world that's hurting. There's confusion and we want to be that light. Shining like the day star, bringing love and peace into your life. And then I see you standing near me, shining with compassion in your eyes. I pray, Jesus, shine down on me. Let your love shine through me in the night. Let your love flow through me. Shine your light I've never seen before. Lord, I want to be your witness. You could take what's wrong and make it right. Day star, shine down on me. Let your love shine through me in the night. Day star, shine down on me. Let your love shine through me in the night.
That's just lovely. And the backup singers. Thank you. All right, so we come to this juicy time of service. So if you'll take that nice deep breath in and exhale. And as you exhale, allow the chair or the chair to support you. Put your feet firmly on the ground. Allow your spine to be erect. And just allow the energy of the universe to flow through and as you, through all of your energy fields, through all of your chakra points. Allow that feeling of love, because that's what God is, to flow through you. And allow some of that energy to go into Mother Earth, blessing her, renewing her, supporting her, thanking Mother Earth for all that she does to sustain us. And then allow Mother Earth to even out that energy within you. And as you follow your breath, slowly in and out, I want you to just have a moment to love yourself for all that you are, for being alive, for being the light. And then I'd like you to repeat after me. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. Allow that feeling to flood your system. Feel a sense of peace and love just flowing over you and through you. And then in your mind's eye, bring to mind someone in this community that you just think is adorable. You just see them and you just smile. It just brightens every Sunday when you see their face. And then repeat after me. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. And then just envision them being happy, prosperous, abundant. And then I want you to imagine this community, Unity Church of the Hills, all it has been before, all it is now, all it will be in the future. The reason it exists for lives to be transformed. Repeat after me. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be happy. And as you breathe into this knowing, simply affirm the power that you have to create love, kindness, peace, and joy to everyone around you. Repeat after me. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. And I am happy. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Bring your awareness to this place, this time. Feel the seat beneath you. Flutter your eyes. And know, just in this moment, you have been transformed. Namaste. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Rev Cherie. Rev Cherie just mentioned in her meditation about smiling, and the song that Celebration is going to sing for you next is called I Smile. Hold on. Stay in your seats, hold on. So, one of the things that makes me smile is knowing that I have the opportunity to come here every Sunday and do what we do for you and with you. But make no mistake, we can't do what we do for you without the help that we receive from you. So, how do I do that, Reg? Options. We take coins, we take bills, money orders, checks, text, send a text to UCO to this number, and we can do Cash App, do crypto, Venmo, PayPal. There are options, people, so no excuses. So we can't do what we do for you without the help that we get from you. So please help us do this and help our community, and we can do this with your help. And we appreciate it in advance. So if you'd help me say the affirmation prayer. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I circulate, and I am grateful. Now you can go.
Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine. Nothing but clouds, and it's dark in my heart, and it feels like a cold night. Today's a new day, but where are my blue skies? Where is the love and the joy that you promised me? Tell me it's alright. I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell from heaven like a shower down. I smile, even though it hurts, see I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile, smile. It's so hard to look up when you look down. Sure would hate to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile, so smile. Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine. Nothing but clouds, and it's dark in my heart, and it feels like a cold night. Today's a new day, but tell me, where are my blue skies? Where is the love and the joy that you promised me? Tell me it's alright. I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell from heaven like a shadow. is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile, smile. It's so hard to look up when you look down. Sure would hate to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile. Smile for me. Can you just smile for me? Smile for me. Can you just smile for me?
And the people say,
Oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you smile. I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell from heaven like a shower now. Right now. Hey! I smile. Even though it hurts, see, I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile, smile. It's so hard to look up when you look down. Sure would hate to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile, smile. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you smile, smile. I smile, smile. I smile, smile. I smile, smile. I smile, smile.
Hi, Thaleen. So for all these gifts, we are just truly grateful, and we see these not only helping this community, but we know that we will also be helping out the folks down in Florida with these tithes and offering as well. And so it's just this cycle of renewal, of support, and light. So it is. Amen. Thank you. I just wanted to take a moment to honor our hospitality team, Craig and Karen. They've been faithful, 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 faithful. Craig, are you here? They are so shy. We told that, okay, well, Craig was supposed to be here. We have a little something for him. Karen is out today, so we'll pass that on. But they are here every Sunday, and you know, it's just amazing, and I want you to know how amazing they are and just to love them up a little bit. And so that's okay. So I think we have announcements.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Reggie. Appreciate you. Hello, my beacons of love and light. Our prayer chaplains are here. Would y'all mind standing just so we can identify you? They're here every Sunday. So you can connect one-on-one with our praying chaplains after service in our chapel here. If you're online, you can call the Silent Unity number. There's a recorded message that will guide you through a series of prompts and enable you to choose the type of interaction that you want. Okay, we cannot mask our excitement about our upcoming Masquerade Gala event. Our season of radical renewal is in full swing, and the jewel in our crown of renewal is our Masquerade Gala fundraiser. So tickets are $30 per person. If you're interested, we also have sponsorships available. We have an angel sponsor, which is $2,500. Gold is $1,000, silver $500, and bronze $250. So go to our website and click the Gala 2022 tab, and you'll get information about how to become a sponsor. We're also still in need of auction items for both the silent and live auction. We're accepting donations. Just a few weeks away for this event, so please make your donations as soon as possible. Again, go to the Gala 2022 tab on our website for more information. We really have a spectacular evening of food, fun, fundraising, karaoke, and fellowship planned for you. So we can't wait to see you on October 30th. Starts at 5:30. We do need food pantry donations. If you notice, we have a food pantry outside of the bookstore here. And we're always pleased when our community members benefit from our food pantry. I work here every day and see the people come and benefit from that, and it's really uplifting. So our goal is to ensure that none of our community members go without food. With that being said, we are in need of ready-to-eat items for our pantry. Canned goods, non-perishable items are preferred. Please, no glass. The food pantry is located here. Food donations are greatly appreciated by us as well as those in our community who are in need. As Referee just mentioned, our hospitality team, Karen and Craig, work very hard. We are going to make a change to our Sunday offerings and only offer coffee and tea in the morning. With a limited hospitality volunteer staff, we felt that it was best to just limit our food options on Sundays, just due to the great amount of prep and cleanup it takes Karen and Craig every week. So we appreciate their hard work and dedication. If we could give them another hand. And then finally, join us next Sunday. A rising tide lifts all boats. I love that saying. A rising tide lifts all boats. For the next 4 weeks, we'll focus on appreciation and devotion as the emotions to kickstart our personal transformation. Next Sunday's talk will focus on how simply changing our focus from what's wrong with the world to what's wonderful in the world is a radical shift in consciousness. So Rev Cherie will discuss how this shift in awareness can be supportive shift for those around us too. Come see what it's all about at 11:25. And now our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.